dashboard is new. There's new equipment. Equipment list also includes a panoramic sunroof on the top spec variant.
सारे बच्चे सुखाएंगे साथ में.
And they have a chota version
Thanks,
also
Vikas.
for the lower variants. They have a single pane sunroof, so that's been added. I think interestingly, the addition that was required on this was a 360-degree camera, which has also made its way in. And because this is the old electronics architecture, it still doesn't get wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which means you still need a cable on the top spec variant. The lower variants have a smaller 8-inch touchscreen.
Right.
That gets wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay.
So the manufacturers know, right, that if you were to buy the wireless adapter of Amazon, they start from about 1,300 rupees. I've used 4 of them so far, and I was trying to make a Android tablet work like a CarPlay screen on my bike for a while. I was messing around with it. They all work. And it works on the Alto also. And all you have to do is basically poke the USB port into the car, connect it, and then put a piece of tape and neatify the fact that it doesn't look like there was a USB port at all ever. And then every time you walk into the car, it's wireless Android and CarPlay.
Cool. You should drop a link so that people can use it. Okay, so that's still one of the misses there. Otherwise, the cabin has been beautified lightly. I would say the seat leatherette upholstery is different, and
but the fundamental seat spacing, all of this remains exactly
all
the
that
same.
is the same. And this is the beauty of the Carens, that first, second, and third rows are usable.
Yeah.
Even the third row is, right? Even for adults, you can spend time there. Headroom is good. Knee room is decent, but the second row slides, so you can adjust space. It's not lavish, but it is good enough. It's a practical car.
Yeah, I think it feels lavish. It feels spacious. But when you start actually saying what things are lavish oriented, then there is not a lot going on. It's a very basic cabin in that sense.
It's fundamentally I would say feel-good cabin, but lavishness in terms of the space, like the beauty of the Innova is that gives you that sense of lavishness because of its size of it.
Correct.
Which here, it's a tall car, so you have room, but it's not as wide.
And you
It's
don't
not
sit
as-
tall, so you don't. So when you're in traffic in a car, and you're not like on the Innova, you'd sort of look down because you're sitting in the tall car, but here you sit in a tall vehicle, but you sit lower. So there is a difference.
So it is more car-like in that way. So, but it's a nice balance that it strikes, even in terms of that seating position. And the second row seats is the captain seats. Those we've always maintained are very good from the kind of support they offer. And this time around, we also got to drive the bench version, which is on the diesel. So I'm going to quickly run through this. The diesel is now available only as a 7-seater. It doesn't get the captain seat option at all. Okay. Also, the diesel automatic is only available in one variant. They have removed the higher variants, which means you will not get a panoramic sunroof in it. You will not get not get 17-inch wheels. I'm sorry, that's the other change on the outside. It's gone from 16-inch wheels to 17-inch wheels, which is why it looks. Its stance has improved. The wheels look better in relation to the overall size of the car. So again, in that sense of feeling more solid, it's helping out with the car. So the stance is improved because of the larger wheels, but that's again for the higher variants. The lowest variants start with 15-inch wheels, and this is such a Kia thing because the base petrol gets alloy wheels, but the base diesel gets steel wheels. And then there's the mid-spec variants which get steel wheels only, but you can't make out. I swear I could not make out because they've got those special designs, right? So they are actually steel wheels with wheel covers, but you cannot make out. But the mid-spec variants have steel wheels with covers.
Nice. Okay.
And then you step up to the top 2 variants, then you get like the 17
Actual steel wheels.
Yeah. The
actual alloy wheels. My mistake.
The actual alloy wheels. So with 17-inch size, right? So the diesel automatic will miss out on those, but you do get the diesel manual in high variants. And this, if you remember when we had spoken about the Alcazar, it had also skipped the top spec. And Alcazar is available in the top spec variant with the automatic, but it missed out on the spare wheel, it missed out on the panoramic sunroof, and all of this is to do with emissions, right? So they have to manage weight. Weight becomes an issue, so they have to remove stuff. So instead, what Kia has done is that we will not offer it in the top spec variant. Done. This comes in the mid spec variant.
So if the emissions become tight enough, will we get 3-wheelers?
Listen, this has been fun, and I think we should take this to the next level. I think our relationship's ready for it. And if you're ready, head to the MotorInc channel where this 3-minute video ends up expanding into a hour-long video, which would be a great way for us to spend time when you're taking a jog, in a flight, commuting to work, or back. We'd love to hang out more.